Hey, it's Van Talk. Listen, today I'm just talking to y'all. Alright? I'm going to talk to you guys about low quality clients, cheap, high quality clients that expect more and get higher quality jobs and pay more. Right? So, my experience with both, I believe that you're either one or you're the other. There's no in between. You're either going to be cheap and low quality, or you're going to be a high quality client and it's going to pay the bag. There's no in between. You're either cheap or you're not. That being said, everybody think painting is so damn easy. It's not easy. We might make it look easy. I might make it look easy because I know what I'm doing, just like anybody else that has a profession that is a professional. A professional is someone that has been working at a craft for 10,000 hours. I've been doing this since I was 13, 14 years old. That's about 10 years from now. I have way more than 10,000 hours. With that being said, I don't want to get off track, but like I said, there's two clients in this business for painting, at least for me, that I can speak on. You have the low quality clients, the cheap clients, where Susan calls your phone and she's in the middle of the hood and she's like, hey, what the hell is he doing? My bad, guys. I just seen a state trooper pointing his gun at someone, but it was the speaker. That's why I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Anyways, two sidetrack. Yeah, you got Susan, that's the cheap client. She's in the middle of the hood and she's like, hey, can you come check out my house? I need to paint it exterior. And you go by and you already know what's going on. She's in the hood. You know what type of client she's gonna be, but you might be surprised. You never know. That's why you never judge a client until they start talking. Anyways, so you have that client and she's asking, well, how much would this cost? And you know for a fact in your head how much exactly it's going to cost. But sometimes we double back and we be scared to say the exact price because we be like, oh, well, if I say this price, we might not get the job. But what I started to learn is do not double back on your price for anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. Your price is your price. Remember, you worked all them years. You went through all them trials and tribulations to get to where you at. So if your price is $10,000, it's $10,000. Don't go back to Susan and be like, oh, it's $5,000. Anyways, with that being said, you got, let's say you got the exterior and it's $5,000, right? In your head, you're like, you know it's $5,000, but you don't want to say that to her because she's a cheap client, right? And the reason why you know she's a cheap client, because she's talking about, oh, how much would just labor be? Or how much would just this be, you know? Once you get someone that asks just labor prices, then you kind of know. You got to put them in a category of like, okay, they're on a budget, and maybe this is a client for me if I need the money, and maybe this is not a client for me. I don't care for the money no more. I'm more in it for the relationship and my time. If my time is being wasted and it doesn't make sense, I'm not doing the job. So, that being said, Susan's like, oh, well, I only got $3,000 and that's the budget. And you're in your head like, maybe I should come down because I really need this job. Because in this field, you don't know when your next dollar is coming. You don't know how you're getting your next job. You barely got enough money to pay your bills. And you still need to make money. So in your head, you're like, maybe I should come down on price and just do it for $3,000. But what everyone has to understand that's in this field, that I learned very quick, and it took me some time, but I still learned it, is that when you're painting these exteriors and interiors and doing any type of paint job or any type of service, you literally have to do exactly what you said. So if you said, Susan, I'm going to paint the whole exterior of your house, guess what you got to do for $3,000? You have to paint the whole exterior of her house. Let alone, you still got to buy don't. You still gotta buy rollers. You still gotta buy certain materials just to get started and everything, just in case you don't have none. You still have to do certain things when it comes to the business. So, everyone that's in this field, make it worth your time. Because you could be on a whole other job, or you could be working on systems, business, sales, you could be working on management, you could be working on anything else than doing a $3,000 job that's going to take you, let's say, 2 weeks. If that's going to take you 2 weeks, imagine how much money you lose within 2 weeks. This is why I stopped dealing with low quality clients, because they're a waste of time. And time is all we got. Time is money. Time is education. Time is freedom. Time is time. So, stop dealing with cheap clients and level up your game. Get in tune with the business more, working on the business than working in the business. And I'll see you at the top. The bottom is way too crowded. Pace Painters is out.